What's up, y'all? It's Poppins Cracking. It's D-Boss Reacts. This bit by Cube Hub. It's titled Wildest Celebrity Audience Reactions. Oh, okay. Let's see what's going on in this vid and who getting mad. Let's watch.
Even though most celebrity appearances are planned and scripted, audience cams can sometimes catch them by surprise. At the 2003 VMAs, Madonna and Britney Spears made headlines with their kiss, and the camera crew wasted no time zooming in on Justin Timberlake, who had famously split from Britney just a year before. So good. Since actors know their reactions are being filmed during the Oscars, it's normal for them to put on a happy face even if they don't win. But Bill Murray decided to skip the formality.
And the Oscar goes to Sean Penn.
Murray's not the only one, with Samuel L. Jackson mouthing off a cuss word as Martin Landau won.
Cool.
Martin Landau and Ed Wood.
He's a shit.
During the peak of the Me Too movement, as Hollywood faced numerous exposés, Seth Meyers took a playful jab at the industry and briefly hinted that Willem Dafoe was in the hot seat.
For the male nominees in the room tonight, this is the first time in 3 months it won't be terrifying to hear your name read out loud. Did you hear about Willem Dafoe? Oh God, no. He was nominated. Don't do that. Don't.
Oh my God.
Do that.
He scares me. Because of Spider-Man, I'm sure, but no, I feel like even aside from him being a villain on Spider-Man, he just has a very creepy face.
And Film Festival, it's not uncommon for the camera crew to linger and celebrate the cast of the film. However, Selena Gomez was clearly not a fan of the extended close-up, and even covered her face from the camera.
Yeah, he's been awkward.
For reference of how close the camera is, this is Leonardo DiCaprio at Cannes Festival a few years prior. Given that Eminem has racked up 15 Grammys, 8 American Music Awards, and 17 Billboard Awards, it's no surprise if he's started to lose a bit of excitement for these honors. But later in his career, he found out he could use the speeches for other motives.
First of all, I don't even know if I want this award. I might just take Christina home tonight.
Robert Downey Jr. has been open about his struggles with addiction in the past, so when Jimmy Kimmel made a somewhat distasteful joke during his monologue, Downey still reacted graciously.
This is the highest point of Robert Downey Jr.'s long and illustrious career. Well, one of the highest points. But Robert has been Was that too on the nose, or is that a drug motion you made?
But RDJ got the last laugh, as he walked away with an Oscar that night.
I'd like to thank my terrible childhood and the Academy.
Ricky Gervais is not a big fan of Hollywood, but since viewers like him, he keeps getting invited back.
You know what? I saw something somewhere recently. I don't know if it was a YouTube video. I don't know. I was watching something. And they were talking about how a lot of, like, most actors, they want to become actors because they didn't receive a lot of attention as children, and you know, they're deeply insecure. They have a lot of issues, and when they're acting, it's like, oh, all attention is on me, and no, the spotlight is on me. They love me. So apparently, you know, acting gives them that validation. It's just, you know, something that was thrown out there. I feel like it was a psychiatrist or somebody. I don't know. Obviously, it's not the case for every single person, but I was like, oh, that's interesting.
Host the Golden Globes, despite many actors disliking him. In 2010, shortly after starting his monologue, he immediately called out Steve Carell for kind of copying his UK show, also called The Office.
You probably know me as the creator of The Office.
Sorry, not sorry. When I heard about this, I tried to watch that version, and I was like, absolutely not. I'm sorry. The U.S. version is way better. And I mean, granted, I didn't give it a complete chance, but I mean, I tried a bit and tried to watch some of it online, and I was like, no. The U.S. version, gold. Gold.
No, you don't, do you? You think Steve Carell, did you? Oh, he's brilliant, isn't he, Steve Carell?
He was not happy.
He's amazing as the bumbling office manager. Where does he get his ideas from?
No, he did it better. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
Let's play.
Minutes later, he shifted gears and started calling out actors for their importance in society.
Imagine a world without actors. Oh, God, it doesn't bear thinking about it. Imagine if they ever went on strike. Oh, what would we do? You couldn't replace them. You couldn't replace them with any other profession, lawyers or doctors. Can you imagine a real surgeon doing what Hugh Laurie does in-house? It would be pathetic.
But that was nothing compared to 2020, when he turned up the heat with one of the most savage and widely watched monologues in TV history. Soon after starting, he brought up Ronan Farrow, the journalist who exposed Harvey Weinstein's abuse and assault allegations.
Are some of the most important TV and film executives in the world. People from every background, but they all have one thing in common. They're all terrified of Ronan Farrow. He's coming for you. He's coming for you. Look, talking of all you perverts.
As he wrapped up, Ricky shifted to a more serious tone, dropping the jokes and going straight into roasting the nominees.
If you do win an award tonight, don't use it as a platform to make a political speech, right? You're in no position to lecture the public about anything. You know nothing about the real world. Most of you spent less time in school than Greta Thunberg. So, if you win, right, come up, accept your little award, thank your agent and your God, and...
In 2014, Rihanna got banned from Instagram for posting content deemed explicit at the time. During the Guys' Choice Awards, Kevin Hart wasted no time defending her.
Rihanna was kicked off of Instagram for excessive nudity. What the f***? She's so sexy that I would honestly pay $1 million to see her naked. Here's the thing. I've already seen it and I'm willing to pay again. I would still pay for it.
Well, I'm sure Kevin did sleep on the couch that night, considering his wife was also in the audience. At the 2013 Golden Globes, with heavyweights like Steven Spielberg and Ang Lee in the Best Director category, Quentin Tarantino was caught off guard by Ben Affleck's unexpected win.
Oh, he spits out his
Ben
drink.
Affleck.
So dramatic.
American football isn't the easiest sport to grasp if you're new to it. At the 2024 Super Bowl, while all eyes were on Taylor Swift, who's dating Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce, rapper Ice Spice went viral for her bewildered expression. She later cleared up the confusion on the Jimmy Fallon show.
Were you confused, or why do you...
I was incredibly confused. I'm still confused. I honestly would just wait until Taylor cheered, and then I'm like...
That's the best way as beginners, that's how you start.
Traditionally, a song winning the Critics' Choice Award might indicate it will be performed at the Oscars. So Ryan Gosling's reaction after the big win was absolutely hilarious.
I'm just kidding, Barbie.
Oh, that's how from all of us. The Last of Us. Oh, that's coming back. I can't stand her.
Mark Ruffalo shared on Jimmy Fallon's show that he had a hilariously awkward moment at the Oscars when he discovered he shared a first name with the winner.
You lost to Mark Rylance. No, yeah. Does that make
that was hard.
Was that rude?
It wasn't the kind of thing that I thought of pre-Oscars. Was that the one person in my category also shared my first name and the first consonant of my last name.
A 4-hour award show might be a little too long for some celebrities. This was definitely the case when model and social media star Chrissy Teigen was caught taking a power nap at the Oscars. Beyoncé has won the most Grammys of any artist in history, but has never won Album of the Year. At the 2023 Grammys, many believe
she has now. This video is a few months old, by the way, so they don't know.
She was snubbed when Harry Styles received the award. However, one reaction that got cut from the official audience cam was Adele's displeasure. Fans weren't shocked by Adele's reaction, especially since she famously praised Beyoncé during her own Album of the Year win. Lizzo also shared her own footage capturing Adele's priceless reaction to the announcement.
Those are messy.
Jimmy Kimmel could not resist to crack a joke about envelope gate at the next year's Oscars, resulting in a hilarious reaction by Emma Stone.
This year, when you hear your name called, don't get up right away. Give us a minute. We don't want another thing.
Miley Cyrus brought a lot of energy as the VMA host, but not everyone was thrilled with her hosting. Their reactions when their names were called said it all.
We've got Justin Bieber. I like your swoop. The Weeknd.
He was high. He didn't know what he was talking. Cut him some slack.
And A$AP Rocky.
Oh.
At an awkward award reception, James Franco had to abruptly stop Tommy Wiseau from giving a speech. To add to the chaos, the camera then cut to a bewildered Hugh Jackman.
A24, you had me since spring break. New line, good universe, new line, good universe.
Following the Johnny Depp controversy with his former partner accusing him of domestic violence, he was absent from major roles for years. After winning a lengthy battle and clearing his name, he landed a role in John Dubarry as King Louis XV. At the Cannes Film Festival, his emotional reaction to the standing ovation after the movie was shown says it all. With Chris Brown's controversial past, including his domestic violence case against Rihanna and his clash with Frank Ocean, Selena Gomez's viral reaction to his VMAs nomination was no surprise. After this clip went viral on Twitter with over 10 million views and became a meme, she responded on Instagram, vowing to not become a meme again and rather sit still than be dragged for being herself. Having the same first name as another award nominee can cause a lot of disappointment. At the 66 Grammys, James Earl Jones didn't have his hopes up to win the Tony that year, so when he heard James, he was a bit stunned at first.
He goes to James Corden,
A week after Shawn Mendes partnered with Calvin Klein for an underwear campaign, he had to attend an unrelated event. And when the host saw Shawn Mendes, he sat down next to him and wanted to talk about the campaign. And well, you can tell he was a little embarrassed.
There it is, Sean. I mean, all these years trying to break into your iCloud and then you just release it for free. How does it feel to have broken the internet?
I knew this was gonna happen.
It's no secret that Jeff Bezos has a lot of money, so he's probably not used to getting roasted. But when Chris Rock saw Jeff Bezos sitting among the actors at the Oscars, he couldn't help but to throw a couple jokes his way.
Jeff Bezos is here!
Oh!
Jeff Bezos!
Wow, great actor.
Bezos is so rich, he got divorced, and he's still the richest man in the world. We saw Marriage Story and thought it was a comedy.
Back when Ariana Grande started transitioning more from Nickelodeon to a full-on pop star, she was performing at the iHeartRadio Awards, and Rihanna sort of laughed at the performance, since it was something so different from Ariana at the time.
Rihanna's shady.
After Ellen explained that what gives her enjoyment is to make other people happy, she decided to leave the audience with a shirtless picture of Chris Hemsworth at the People's Choice Humanitarian Award.
I want to make you happy, so I would like to share with you, I brought a shirtless photo of Chris Hemsworth to share.
Apparently, Pharrell Williams was a little surprised about how much energy Taylor Swift had.
She's been having the time of her life at shows for years.
Diane Warren boasts 15 Oscar nominations in the Best Original Song category with no wins, making her reaction to losing to Billie Eilish, who was competing for the first time, understandable.
Billie Eilish.
In what's now famously known as Envelope Gate, La La Land was mistakenly announced as Best Picture instead of the true winner, Moonlight. After a few speeches, one of the producers...
Yeah, this was so awkward, but period. Moonlight is an amazing movie. I just watched that again recently on the plane. This was a while ago, maybe some months back, and I was just crying. I'm like, wow, this was such a good movie. Oh, the end got me. Oh.
Finally interrupted to set the record straight.
This is not a joke. Moonlight has won Best Picture. Moonlight, Best Picture.
And despite the producer's efforts to make it the least awkward as possible for everyone involved, the audience reaction said it all.
That was an amazing movie. Oh. It was so good.
Adele brought her poker face to an NBA game while she ignored the cameras.
Rocket Mortgage. Yeah, I need to talk to her. I'm thinking we should do a duet. Oh, no, that would...
She can't sit there and chill.
Taylor Swift's crush on Justin Timberlake lasted over a decade, and even after meeting him, she still had a fangirl freakout when she spotted him again at the American Music Awards.
This is Justin Timberlake's second American Music Award tonight and his first win in this category. Earlier,
Apparently, Charli D'Amelio wasn't loud enough after announcing that Stray Kids won the Best K-pop award, because they had no idea what was going on for a few seconds.
Stray Kids!
Astroworld is one of the most streamed rap albums of all time, surpassing 9 billion streams on Spotify alone. So when Travis Scott lost Album of the Year to Cardi B, he simply walked out. And this wasn't a one-time thing for Travis Scott. After racking up 10 nominations and going home empty-handed, he took a jab at the show during his Grammy performance. During some friendly NBA banter, Drake took some lint out of Steph Curry's hair.
That was so Drake.
Curry had no idea that Drake would then list the lint on eBay, where it quickly fetched over $86,000 before eBay pulled the listing. Mark Zuckerberg's dramatic personal and professional makeover, dubbed the Zuckaissance, includes a new wardrobe and a more laid-back vibe, even showing off his UFC fandom. He made a notable appearance in one of his favorite fighters' corners, but ended up awkwardly left hanging. To top it off, he was also seen reacting to his fighter's knockout in the background. DJ Khaled stole the spotlight at an NBA game with a pillow for his shoes, because apparently they were too expensive.
Anyway, can't get on my damn. Let's move on. The video was over anyway. That was the last clip. Yes, very interesting seeing these celebrities' reactions. You know, hey, people are human. They don't have a natural reaction. Leave them alone. Let them be. I support it. Hey, if that's how you feel. That's how you feel. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.